Welcome to our gentle yoga and meditation Monday night. Thank you for joining me. Just take a few moments here to bring ourselves fully into the practice by closing the eyes down, beginning to scan through the body, and evaluating any place where you might be holding. And beginning to shift your awareness to more ease in that space. Moving intentionally through the body, one exhale at a time, just finding yourself drawing further and further through the body with each exhale. And with each inhale, feeling space being created. With each exhale, sensing yourself sinking in a little more. Until you find your way all the way down to the tips of your fingers and toes. And once you have found yourself all the way down to the fingers and toes, I invite you to shift your attention to the mind, observing and witnessing the mind, stepping out of the need to shift, change, label, judge, anything that rises, simply observing. Until you find yourself settled fully into this moment. Beginning to shift your attention to breath. Beginning to honor the journey with the breath through the practice. Wherever you may find yourself in this practice, whatever shapes your body may take, honor that all that is in order perfectly wherever you land. And that as long as you are using breath to move you, to center you, to guide you and to honor you, you are experiencing the practice of yoga. This evening's practice was inspired by the rain that was falling down throughout the day today. Visions of cleansing, clearing, washing away tensions, stress. This is where I found my heart calling today, is to settle into those spaces with a little more ease, a great deal more of kindness to our bodies, our minds, our souls, purpose here, and being gentle with yourself. So for today, as we move through this practice, this will be your invitation to be gentle and to honor whatever it is that's showing up for you here today. Recognizing that if you need to take a pause, you honor the pause. If you need to take a shape that is something different that I'm guiding, then you honor that need. Just allow. The water element is found in the second house, the sacral chakra. So we'll give some attention to the hips today. As always, you're invited to have pillows and blankets, whatever you think you might need to help you shift in and out of these shapes, these asanas, these explorations on the mat. Just allow yourself to find ease in knowing that this practice will be exactly what you need here now. Because you are going to honor yourself, honor your body, honor your energy. Slowly, we're going to begin to animate the body and integrate to the outside with the intention of moving into this practice on purpose. Begin to move fingers and toes, allowing the head to move from side to side, shifting and moving the body in any way that's feeling intuitive to you. And then allowing the feet to maybe walk up onto the mat so that the knees are bent, facing towards the ceiling. Feet are set about hip-width distance apart. Once you find yourself here, let's just take a few moments of rocking the hips from side to side. This is going to rock your knees from side to side. So as you're rocking the hips, just sensing, leaning in to that idea of water just flowing in and out like the ocean. So the movement in the hips from side to side is very similar, just a little rocking, almost like you're in a boat, just rocking from side to side. But the waters are gentle, they're not terribly aggressive, so this feels inviting. And then find yourself just centering those legs, bringing yourself back to neutral. Just observe how the hips experience that movement. You're going to take your hands here and press them, find the hip bones, and then slide all the way down until the heel of your hand sets at the crease of your hips and your thighs. And then let your hands just rest here on the thighs. We've done this practice before, but we're going to add a slightly different approach to it this time. So we're going to move into a pelvic tilt, taking the low back towards the mat. And as you do that, take the heel of the hands and press up towards the knees. And then release both that pressure on the quads and the pelvic tilt, returning to that more neutral spine. Inhale, pelvic tilt, low back towards the mat, heel of the hand pressing fingers towards the knees. And relax, just releasing all of that movement back to neutral. Again, pelvic tilt, heel of the hands pressing up towards the knees. And gently release. Let's take 2 more of these movements here. Pelvic tilt, heel of the hand presses towards the knees. And release. And last one, pelvic tilt, heel of the hand presses towards the knee. And release. And then gently release the hands, open and close the hands, adjust the hips if needed, and then just pause here for a moment. Close your eyes down. Take your awareness into any sensations you're feeling in the hips, on the legs, at the crease of the hips and the legs. Just observe what sensations are presenting themselves, and they might be very mild sensations. So just observe, go within, be the witness. We're going to gently extend our arms over our head and just evaluate the space beyond our body. So you want to make sure that wherever you are, you can fully extend your arms overhead without coming in contact with anything. So if you need to, slide your feet towards the end of your mat, bring your hips down so that your arms can extend all the way along the mat behind you. Once you have evaluated and reset, Just bring the arms back by the side. And we'll walk the heels in towards the body so that they're closer towards the hips. If you can touch your heels, then you'll just slide the toe length away. I'm going to take a moment to animate the neck here first. So on the exhale, rotate the head to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. And exhale to the left. And through center. One more time. Exhale, looking right. Inhale through center. And exhale, looking left. And inhale through center. And then just find that neutral position so that the head is directly in line with the spine. If you're not familiar with bridge, please watch the video camera before you move because the head should stay in line with the spine the entire time. So observe first and then join. So we're going to move into a pelvic tilt here, lifting the hips and the middle back. So you'll see my hips are rising, but my shoulder blades are still on the mat. And then you just roll down, articulating the spine all the way down, and then release that pelvic tilt. So with the hands by the side, we'll pelvic tilt, lift the hips, lift the middle back, keep the shoulder blades on the mat. Exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift, pelvic tilt, lift the hips, middle back. Exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time, feeling the back of the body engaging and creating strength. Inhale, pelvic tilt, lift the hips, lift the middle back, shoulder blades on the mat. Exhale, rolling down one vertebra at a time. Now we're going to incorporate the arms. So as we pelvic tilt and lift, the arms reach overhead. So exhale here. Inhale, pelvic tilt, lift the hips and the arms. Extend the arms all the way overhead, minding your body only going where it feels right for you. So if this is not in alignment, don't do it. On the exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time, flowing those arms back down by your side, allowing the hands and hips to touch down together. Inhale, pelvic tilt, lift the hips, lift the middle back, extend the arms overhead, head stays in line with the spine, eyes looking directly to the ceiling. Exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time, and release the pelvic tilt as the hands come down to your mat. Inhale, pelvic tilt, lift the hips, lift the arms, head looking to the ceiling. Extend those arms, press those hips. Exhale, rolling down one vertebra at a time and releasing the pelvic tilt as the hands touch down. Next time we're going to pause and hold for breaths. Inhale, pelvic tilt, lift the hips, lift the arms, extend through the fingers. Press the feet firmly into your mat, head continuing to look towards the ceiling, holding here to breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. And then gently and intentionally roll down, arms flow by your side. Remember, we're always moving with intention, so even when we've held a posture, we want to move back on purpose. Pause and neutral. Adjust the shoulders if needed. Bobble the head from side to side. And then just rest. You can even separate your feet mat with distance and just allow those knees to come in together. And just close the eyes down. Pause here and breathe. On the next inhale, bring those knees back towards one another, feet on the mat. And then walk the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs. Rock the entire body from side to side. And when you're ready, roll all the way to the right and come resting on the right side. Just let your head rest on the bicep. Let your left hand rest in front of your heart center. Let your knees stack on top of one another and pause. And then we're going to gently lift up. As we come up, this is your invitation. A bolster, a blanket, a block, a pillow, anything that you might need to feel support for your hips. So as we find that neutral position, we're going to bring the hands onto the knees, and we're going to just find our sit bones, stacking the vertebra one on top of the other, lifting through the heart center. Gazing forward or closing the eyes, whatever feels intuitive for you here now. Just stacking the vertebra up, lifting up through the spine, creating space so that the body can breathe a full breath. I'm going to move into what is called Ujjayi breathing. So if you're familiar with Ujjayi breathing, you're welcome to begin to animate that movement of breath in and out. So this is ocean breath, Ujjayi breathing. What we're doing here is we're closing the throat just a little so that it makes a humming sound as we inhale and exhale. This is a warming breath, so it'll begin to warm you up. We're going to move into a full big belly breath and use that Ujjayi breathing. So as you exhale, contract your pelvic floor and squeeze everything in and up towards the navel as you exhale. As you inhale, you're going to expand and open the abdomen, making that humming sound as you inhale and exhale. Inhale, creating space. Exhale, contracting and releasing. Inhale, creating space. Exhale, contracting and releasing. Two more here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And then turn the palms face down and begin to roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Just moving all the way through the shoulder girdle. Allowing that breath just to return to a nice, long, slow, steady inhale and exhale. Releasing Ujjayi breathing. Pause and reverse the circle, moving in the opposite direction. And then relax the shoulders down. We're going to inhale, elongate the spine, lift up through the crown of the head. On the exhale, drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale towards the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. I'm going to do this one more time on each side. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale and exhale to the right. Inhale through center and pause. So I'm going to invite you to bring your hands, find your clavicle bones. So these are the long bones right here underneath the neck. And it comes to a point here. Drop your hands right underneath those points, right in the middle of your chest. You're going to press down towards your heart, lift your chin, and just feel the scalenes. These are these small, thin muscles on the front of the neck stretching. So you just lift the chin and elongate from the chin, not necessarily taking the neck back. We're just lifting the chin bone, taking it away from the hands, and then pressing the hands towards the heart. And breathe. On the inhale, gently release the pressure on the chest and bring the head back through center. Then we're going to take our hands now to the left shoulder. So staying underneath that clavicle bone, just moving towards the left slightly. You're going to turn your head to look towards the right. Press down on that left shoulder towards the left elbow here. So we're moving towards the elbow. Then you're going to take your chin and lift the chin towards the ceiling. And then just take your head back to the right a little bit more, working into the outside of the scalenes here. And then relax and breathe. On the exhale, gently bring the chin down first, then release the pressure on the shoulder, the head comes through center. I'm going to slide the hands now to the opposite side. I like to bring the opposite hand on the bottom here. So we'll bring the left hand in front of the shoulder, the right hand on top. We're going to turn the head to look towards the left, press down towards the right elbow, lift the chin, opening that right side of the neck, and then breathe. And gently to come out, chin comes down first. Then we release the pressure on the shoulder, then the head comes through center. Now close the eyes here for just a moment and begin to witness that front of the neck from the chin down to the shoulders. Just observing any sensations, any awareness that you might not normally observe here. Just be the witness to what is showing up. And then we'll roll the shoulders again, bobble the head. Move in any way that's feeling intuitive to your body. From here, let's extend the legs long on the mat, just for a pause and bounce them out. Windshield wiper the feet. Maybe take the feet about mat width distance apart, make circles with the toes. And reverse. And then windshield wiper the feet. We're going to come back to our easy seat once again, using your bolstering as you need. And then we're going to find that centered position on the hips and bring the fingertips down on the earth on each side of your hips. Draw the shoulder blades down and back, lift up through the crown of the head. Exhale, engage your core to support your spine. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, palms seeking one another out overhead. On the exhale, we'll lower the arms down, gently touching those fingers down on the earth. Inhale, we lift, elongate, create space. Exhale, we lower and release anything that's no longer serving you. 2 more like this. Inhale, lift, create that space. Collect all of that beautiful energy you're cultivating through this practice. Exhale, lower and release those arms by your side, gently touching down. 1 more here. Inhale, lift, extend, palms together overhead, and exhale, lower. As your fingertips touch down, pause for a moment. Just let the arms relax. We're going to shift into a zigzag position for our next exploration. I invite you to maybe grab a blanket. Mine's over here, so I'm going to grab it in case you need it for your knees. So if you would like, you can place the blanket in this longer fold at the top of your mat here. We're going to move into zigzag position, and my invitation for you is that your knees are able to rest completely on the blanket. So even if you need to open this blanket up a little bit more, then honor that need. You can fold it in half to bring more support under the knees, whatever you might need here. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a flow movement. So I want you to have support for your knees as you need it. I don't need quite as much support there, so I'm going to move it out a little bit. So now that we've found the zigzag position, we're bringing this left leg in front, the right leg by the side. We've got our support for our knees for whenever we begin our flow. So we're going to start by just bringing that left hand onto the earth, reaching the right arm up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, we're going to float the body towards the left. Draw that right shoulder blade back, opening the heart forward, and extend all the way through the fingertips from the hip. Then we come up halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up halfway, and exhale, fold. Now we're going to pause here and breathe into the side stretch for just a moment. You can look down towards the left hand, directly forward with your head, or even all the way up towards that right hand if it feels intuitive to you. Just honor where your body is today. And again, if this arm being up here is not working for you, just bring it down. Maybe just find a way to experience the side stretch wherever you feel like you can today. On the next inhale, we're going to come all the way up. So I'm going to demonstrate where we're going here. So we're moving into a mermaid flow, since I'm the mermaid, and I'm feeling the water today. So with this left hand on the earth, we're going to sweep the right arm in front of us, lift up on the knees, press the hips forward, and open the side body. Then on the exhale, you're going to flow back down and sweep that arm out to the side. Okay, so as you're ready, inhale, we lift up onto the knees, extend the arm out overhead, look up with the head, press the hip, press the heart forward. On the exhale, flow back down to the earth. Inhale, lift, open, extend, create that space. Exhale, flow back down, extending that right arm out to the side. The next time we're going to hold. Inhale, lift, extend, press the hips, press the heart, open the body, breathe as you extend through those fingertips. For 3, 2, nice strong left shoulder, we're not sinking into it, and 1. And on the exhale, gently returning the hips down, releasing the right hand down to meet the left. If you slid forward, then you can come back a little. Just let those hands rest to each side for a moment. On the next exhale, let's take the left hand across towards that right knee. The right hand comes behind the hip. We lift up through the spine and then rotate over to look over the right shoulder. Holding here to breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. And then on the inhale, look forward. On the exhale, rotate the heart back to center and roll out the shoulders. So from here, you can extend your legs long on your mat and take a little bounce of the legs and the knees as you need. Neutral wiper the feet. Whatever your body's calling for, honor it. And now we're going to switch to the other side. So now we'll bring the right leg in front. Left knee comes out by the side. Again, adjust your blanket as you need it to be set so that you can have comfort for your knees as needed. Once you find your zigzag, we'll bring the right hand down. Inhale, the left arm finds its way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, float the body towards the right, extending out through the left. Inhale, coming up halfway. I like to tent up those fingers of the right hand as I do that. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, fold. So you may have a much deeper stretch than just being on the hands. So you come down to the elbow. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. And then extend all the way out. Open the heart forward. Look either down, forward, or up towards the left hand. Draw that shoulder blade down and away from the ear. So we don't want the ear and the shoulder to be touching. We want there to be this extension because we're drawing that shoulder back and opening the heart here. On the inhale, engage the core and lift back through center. So allowing that right hand to rest on the floor next to your hip. Then we're going to sweep that left hand forward, lift up on the hips, extend the hips forward as we extend the arm overhead. Exhale, float back and extend the arm out. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the head, lift the chest, extend long. Exhale, step back. Inhale, lift, extend, open. And set back. Next time we're going to hold. So one more time. Inhale, lift, extend, press the left hip forward, open the heart forward, head looks up if possible, if not, look down or forward. Just honor your body. For 3, for 2, and 1. And gently lower down. And lower the left hand to meet the right. Inhale, lift up through the crown. Exhale, right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand finds the earth behind you. You elongate through the spine, lengthening up through the crown, and then twist towards the left, allowing the eyes to move beyond the shoulder. So look beyond the left shoulder here and breathe. On the inhale, the head comes forward first. The body follows around and both hands find their way on each side of the body. And then we'll extend those legs. Nice long legs, bounce them out. You can set your blanket to the side for now. So let's adjust the sits bones here. Flex through the feet, and actually we're going to bend the knees and separate the feet about mat width distance apart. So forward folds can sometimes have limited accessibility. So by bending the knees and opening them a little wider, we're giving ourselves the space to move further in and then release the legs first. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms up overhead. On the exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips forward, only about 1/4 of the way. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hinge forward. This time you're going to move a little deeper, maybe about halfway down as far as you can go. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold, maybe 2 or 3/4 of the way down. Inhale, center. And this next time, you're going to fold as far forward as your body can. So once you find that position, just let the hands down, drop the head down. Now, you can stay right here. You can just let the hands rest wherever they feel comfortable. I like to bring mine maybe outside the feet here. Or you can begin to extend the legs if it feels intuitive to you to fold even deeper forward. Once you extend the legs, the knees can be bent here if that's what needs to be. Just honor your body. And then just drop the chin down, look back towards the heart center and breathe. Breathing into the low back, the hips, the hamstrings. Just feeling that fascial plane on the back of the body, releasing. Holding here for 3 more breaths. Maybe invite that ujjayi breathing that we started with at the top of the practice. And then on the inhale, lift the head. If the legs are extended, just support them walking back towards you a little. And then we're all going to extend those arms back up in line with our ears. Inhale, lift up to that centered position. Exhale, fold to that 3/4 position. Inhale, back through center. You can even walk the feet in a little bit now if they're too far out for you. Exhale to that halfway position. Inhale through center. Exhale to that 1/4 position. Inhale through center. And release the arms down. And walk the legs in and bounce them out. Winch away from the feet. So at this time, I'm going to invite you to collect anything you're going to need for the meditation and just bring it close by so you have access to it when we need it here in just a few moments. Once you've done that, you're going to walk yourself down so your toes come to the end of your mat. Your hips come to about the middle or just beyond the middle of your mat. We're going to extend the arms forward. And on the exhale, just roll down 1 vertebra at a time. You can use the hands on the legs to support you if needed. But we're just rolling all the way down to our mat. Chin releases from the chest as the head comes all the way down. So we've returned to the mat. We're going to walk those knees in towards our body. Bring the knees to the chest and give them a hug again. And just rock the body from side to side here. Come through center and pause. Maybe take a little knee rotation. So just both hands on the kneecaps. Take the knees around the 4 corners of the mat. And then reverse, moving in the opposite direction. And then come through center. We're going to find a T position for the arms. So you can either come all the way out to a T, or if you have a wall limiting you, you can bring your arm into a dotted shape. So we can move into this position here where the arm is in a dotted shape. So the elbow's in line with the shoulder and the forearm is up towards the head. Once you find your arm position, inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to take our knees to move towards the right. And the head's going to look towards the left. We're going to close the eyes down here. And just begin to allow the body to surrender. Just let yourself begin to find that movement into going within, so preparing the body for our final rest and meditation. So we're just going to take a few moments here in the shape of this lying twist to support our transition. Just the eyes closed, just allow yourself to surrender. Allow your breath to become a little more gentle and automatic. If your eyes are open, just close them down. Give yourself the gift of pause, going in, releasing. Just allow yourself to be in this moment, be in this gratitude for this moment, be in the joy of this moment. As we move through this practice, we were flowing and allowing ourselves to feel that movement with the flow. All the aspects of our practice were intended to connect to our water element that moves, that flows. Just allow yourself to surrender the body and go within and experience the internal flow. Can you feel maybe the heartbeat? Can you feel yourself sinking in with gentle rhythm? Just be present, present with what you're experiencing here for this moment. And I'll call you to return and shift in a few moments, but for right now, just be. Take one more breath here. And then on the next inhale, moving slowly, keeping the upper body where it is with the exception of the head. Allow the head and the knees to come through center. And then just gently shift the knees towards the left and the head to the right. Everything else is staying where it's aligned. We're just allowing the head and the knees and hips to shift to the opposite side. Once you find yourself there, if you've opened the eyes, close them back down. Go back into that witness. This is the practice of pratyahara. Whenever we withdraw the senses, we go within, observe within. Anything external of our being is not the focal point. It's the internal flow, guidance, observations. Just be in this observation now. One more breath here. And then as you inhale, gently shifting the head and the knees to the center, and this time wrapping the arms around the legs. Giving yourself a hug, hugging in those knees towards the chest, just allowing yourself to experience this pause and self-nurturing. And then as you're ready, over the next 90 seconds, allow your body to move, animate, experience any last options of asana or movement that your body is requesting. And then you're going to begin to shift into your final resting position, whatever that might be for you today. So allowing yourself to find that space. That feels intuitive to you today. You can place blankets over the body, pillows or bolsters under your body. You can lay directly on the mat, whatever feels most intuitive to you. Cover your eyes, you just close them down. Just allowing yourself to find your space to be. And once you have found that space, close the eyes down if they're open. Place the eye pillows over the eyes if you have them. Place the washcloth over the eye if you don't have the eye pillow. Just gift yourself the space to go fully within to receive. Begin to close the eyes down.